Hey, great. Well, I will just kick it off. I know that you and I have chatted a little bit prior to this, so you kind of know a little bit about who I am. But just for anyone else, in case this gets an audio viewing, I am Lauren Davis. I am one of the founding partners of Sellify AI, and we met Enviroguard, the team. I think it was primarily Emily. I don't know if you were there, but it was a conference a couple falls ago.
Yes, she was telling me you guys met at the Ignite conference. I wasn't
Yeah.
there, but I did hear about it.
Yeah, it was last November, and we kind of did a few back and forths in deciding how we could be a good fit for Enviroguard and your team. And I think one of the biggest perks for the Enviroguard team is you guys were really eager and early adopters. So I really felt like it gave you guys a leg up on competition, gave you guys a really competitive edge for this spring. And so I'm just really thrilled to be able to get to chat a little bit about your guys' success and your wins, and a little bit about your guys' journey. So to
Yeah.
kick it off, I want to get you to briefly introduce yourself, explain your role with the sales team, and kind of your interaction with Sellify AI each day.
Yes, of course. So my name is Hannah. I am the assistant manager at Enviroguard. My interactions with the sales team, so obviously they're door to door, they're spread across the nation. We do have a sales team in St. George, which is where we're based off of. But I mostly take care of all of the back end stuff for the sales reps. So I'll be in charge of, doing their requests for them and making sure their accounts are set up correctly and, doing retention on accounts that, may have had a bad experience and stuff like that. I do a lot of reporting and auditing. So that's mostly what I do with the sales. But in regards to Sellify, I've been kind of the head of the office staff through Sellify. I've been working with Eric. We're in pretty frequent communication. I did not a lot, I did all of the campaign creations and monitoring and stuff like that. I also trained my team on how to use the software. So that's what I've been doing in Sellify, and then also our door-to-door sales.
That's great. So you guys have a door-to-door team, but do you also have an internal sales team as
We
well?
do, but it's much smaller than our door-to-door sales team. We have two people doing like upselling, internal sales, stuff like that. So we do, but not very many.
Yeah, door-to-door runs the bulk of the show for sales for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So who interacts with Sellify AI on the daily? Like what team does that sit with? I know it's you and a few, but what team would that kind of like fall under?
Yeah, so we're split into different queues, and although we have our campaigns running for majority of ours, each manager will monitor their own office's campaigns. It's been really helpful getting the emails, getting like the event emails. That's been super nice just because it does take a lot of time to sift through all of the conversations. I'm sure that no one has time to look through thousands of thousands of text conversations, but yeah, the managers will monitor like the sales, they're ready for deals, the last steps. So they've been a huge help in those.
Amazing. That's great. We're always looking at ways to make things easier. So we
Yeah.
love tech and we love to iterate. Can you
Yes.
remind me, I don't know if you know off the top of your head, but how many branches have Spilify running?
I think so we have 27 branches right now, but a couple of them just opened this year, so we didn't run any there. I think I want to say 22,
Okay.
20-ish. I can get an exact number, but
Oh,
it's upwards of 20.
yeah, the majority of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was kind of remembering from our talks with your guys' CSM, Eric, and he was kind of mentioning that you guys pretty much have it rolled out across your branches, which is amazing. I like looking at the data sets because you can kind of see across the board how you guys are pacing, and it's been really just fun to see the sales come in.
Oh man, it's been insane. We originally were a little skeptical, of course. Like AI is kind of daunting, right? But once we kind of pitched it to all of the owners and they got on board, the results are quick. Like I want to say within like a month, we were like, holy crap, we can really see the effects of this.
That's awesome because AI is such a buzzword, right? Like people throw it around and they're like, AI is going to transform your business. And then you plug in this tool and you're like, hey, that didn't seem as transformative as you said. So that was really our goal in creating this product is we're like, no, we actually want to build tools that can transform a business and help bring in revenue, not just automate a few things or make life a little easier. We want to drive impact. So that's phenomenal to hear you say that.
Yeah, a lot of the owners have come up to me, a majority of them actually, and they're like, we talk about it in our management meetings that we have like every couple of weeks, and they were shocked to see, the revenue and the statistics surrounding it, which I will say your guys' statistics part is insane. It's so easy to read. I love it. But they were super, super happy with that.
That's great. That's so good to hear. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yeah, it definitely piqued everyone's interest, and the effects, you can see them. It's not like a tiny little one or two accounts here or there. It's upwards of, a lot.
That's awesome. I love to hear that. So before Sellify AI, what was your main sales process pain points? Like, can you kind of walk me through some of the pain points you guys faced and how this helps solve those pain points?
Yes, I think our main pain point we were facing, and I think this was actually what sold our administrative director on the company, was our reinstatement or like win backs.
Yeah.
Our customer base, our company has been going for like 6 or 7 years, and we have a lot of customers, not a lot, but we have quite a few customers that are kind of just sitting stagnant in our customer base, just frozen. We don't really reach out besides like a few mass messages here and there. We always did like reinstatement incentives, and those went well, but I think it was just being able to make the time to do something with that customer base, because obviously they're all kind of warm leads, but we just didn't really have the time to follow through with them. Or sales points, pain points. I think it was just, getting the word out to a mass amount of customers. We obviously door to door, you got to go knock and then do the pitch, and it takes like 30 minutes per house. And it's not like that with Sellify, which is really great. We can reach out to a lot of customers really quickly. It's nice how everything is in writing through you guys, because that was another one of our pain points. We weren't at the door. We weren't there doing the sale, so we don't know what really went on. And if
Yeah, that is pretty nice to have something to reference back to, and you really see like, oh, this is what actually happened, and it gives you a lot more transparency there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I totally would agree, like volume-based outreach is kind of a huge gift with Sellify, because as you mentioned, like, it can become kind of daunting. Like you say, you have some churn, you have your win backs that kind of add up, your canceled customers are needing, outreach, but you're like, for us to get on the phone and physically call these people, it's going to take hours. We might get a lot of rejection, like,
Yes.
and so this is a great tool to kind of help lift throughout. Yeah. So
Yeah.
thanks on that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wanted to kind of ask you, like, what made you start looking for an AI-driven sales solution? I know you kind of mentioned a few things. Is there anything else that kind of stands out for you on why this piqued your guys' interest?
I did talk to Emily about this, 'cause she was the one that was kind of doing all of the research. And she had said what piqued her interest originally was the broad outreach and just being able to, take some time off of our plate, give it to you guys, so then that way we can work on things that are a little bit more pressing. And she also mentioned this, that she was really excited. You guys are like a young company, and she thought that just meeting you guys, she could tell how dedicated you were, and she was really excited to work with you. So I think that's one thing, when you can see like passion in the owners of the company, it makes the experience so much better. So
Oh, I really appreciate that feedback, and it's so true. We eat, sleep, breathe this
I
tool.
can imagine. I can imagine.
It is our passion project, so there is so much heart and soul that goes into it. And really, truly, though, like it's because we want to help business owners succeed
Yeah.
that it was us joy each day. So yeah, we do. We go above and beyond, I think. Sometimes
I
we
agree.
oh
100.
man, we gotta unplug a little bit, but it's just so exciting and we just can't wait to like push out new releases and optimize and make things better and more convenient for our customers. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for that feedback. I also wanted to kind of ask you, like, what was your reps' feedback, or how comfortable were they using the tool, and how did they kind of feel when you guys started to introduce this?
Yeah, so like using the software, or how did they feel about like the introduction of AI into the company?
A little bit of both. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So using the actual interface of Sellify, I think it probably only took like 2 weeks to start feeling comfortable using it, which is crazy. Normally it takes a lot longer to learn a software, but your guys' like web page is so easy to understand. And then when we did have questions, our or I guess you call him your CSM, Eric, he was always really, really quick to be like, hey, let's jump on a call, or yeah, let's. He was super communicative, so that was awesome. But using the actual platform, the turnaround time was pretty quick. And like I said, you guys have all of the, you can sort it by events and we get the emails. So even if we were confused on how to use it, we had so many other things that would help us if we just kind of dug in and looked. As for the reps with Sellify, I will say the door-to-door teams, most of our campaigns launched around like March, which is pre-season where most of the sales reps are, getting ready to head out there. I will say they were a little intimidated because they didn't know it was AI.
Yeah.
I probably had like, I want to say like 5 or 6 sales reps call me personally to be like, what is going on? Who is Anna? And like, why is she knocking in all of these areas? And I just had to be like, oh, it's just our AI. Like, we're just kind of seeing what they were pretty I don't want to say they were intimidated. It was daunting for sure, but once we kind of explained what it was and what the goal of the whole campaigns were, they were much more, accepting, and they took it a lot more positively. So
Yeah. I really like just I know that maybe from your team's perspective it was different, but for me as a business owner, it made my day when I heard rumors that Anna was hitting like your guys' leaderboards and shoutouts. I was like, yes.
oh my gosh, seriously insane. Because for their preseason, they were like, what the crap? How does she get like, I think her average was like 7 sales a day. And they were like, how did she get 100 sales? She's been out for 3 days. I'm like, guys, it's it's AI, but yeah, they were definitely confused, but it was actually a really good motivator, if that makes sense. Like they were like, okay, like now I got to up my game. I gotta do better than took a screenshot of how many sales she's had this year, and
Oh yeah.
on there. I could probably send you the screenshot, but this year alone, she sold 769 accounts, and our next closest rep is sitting at like 400. So it was like, yeah, they were definitely intimidated a little bit, but
I think too
kind of explained that they were more comfortable.
it does kind of help though to in some sense to see what's possible because I feel like sometimes we set our own limitations, we set our own ceilings, and we think before we even go into a situation of what's possible and what's not. And you might think like, oh, canceled customers, like we're never going to get them back, or oh, we'll maybe get you back here or there, or whatever. But when you see something else kind of break those ceilings, it unlocks potential for you because you're like, oh, I didn't give myself any credit. I can do more. I can do this. I can, look at these opportunities maybe a little bit differently.
Yeah, she kind of like lit a spark under under everyone, really, especially the sales reps who were about to head out. They were like, oh, heck yeah, I can do this. Because I think at first they thought she was a person and they were like, oh, like I have something I need to kind of work towards. But for the people in the office, I think we're all just kind of like, not shocked, but we were like happily surprised, if that makes sense. We were like, wow, this is doing really good. And I will say we got a ton more calls. Like it kicked up our call volume a ton. But that's just because people were like, who is Anna and is she with the company? And once we kind of got over that original like learning curve, I very well received and motivated a ton of people across the board. So
That's amazing. You insight your number of sales. I don't know any other metrics that you want to share. I only want to share things that you feel comfortable sharing.
yeah.
But in terms of revenue, are you okay if I share that?
Yeah, that would be fine. I have it written down somewhere. I wrote down the exact number.
I have it pulled up in front of me.
Yeah,
I don't know the exact number, but really, truly, it was like over $500,000 just in Q1 and Q2 sales.
yeah.
Just phenomenal.
No, yeah, it's actually crazy. Like I said, once they started coming in, they started coming in fast. Like she's really good. I say she, Anna, the AI. One of the main things we notice is that the AI is super good at overcoming rejection. And that was kind of the thing we liked a lot about the conversations is that, door-to-door sales, it can come off as super like pushy and salesy, and it's not at all like that with the AI because it's a customer-driven conversation, right? If they say stop, she's gonna stop. If they're not interested, the AI is able to be like, oh, not interested, I'll move on to the next person. And so I will say a lot of our sales, the retention is super awesome because it was the customer driving the sale, not the AI. So I think that's why, honestly, the numbers are so good. It's just, it reaches out to people who are actually interested in starting again and actually interested in like upselling, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think something that we've seen too with other clients is that because it is customer driven and because she really is clear about like pricing and what you can expect, there's a lot less churn because she reiterates a few times like, is this something you want to move forward with? Is this something you want me to do? Okay, I'm sending over the contract. Are you okay with these terms? And I think it helps because it's very clear.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very clear. And even if the customer is confused, like I mentioned earlier, it's in writing. So it's like we can walk them through exactly what was said if they did have questions and kind of understand. So that was fantastic.
That's great. What type of feedback customers given about their conversations with Anna? We have like a customer or client success Slack channel, so we get to see like all of the like people who really loved the conversations and had like good things to say. But I'm just curious from your perspective, like overall, what's been from customers.
Really positive. Really positive. I was worried at the beginning that it was going to sound a little bit like robotic almost. And that was not the case at all. I know that you guys have programmed in some like typos here and there and like smiley faces and stuff. And honestly, I think there was maybe only like one or two people that I heard call in being like, this is AI or like, this is a bot. Other than that, no one else could really even tell that she was AI. It was mostly just like, oh, Anna's super casual, super friendly. It felt very natural. The conversations did. There actually was, and it's funny that you mentioned this. There have been a couple of conversations that we'll send it into our team group chat and be like, okay, Anna's low-key clever. Like, she's kind of funny and witty.
I love that. We laugh on our team because she actually gets asked out on dates frequently. That's how like down sometimes my people will be like, this was such a great experience. Like I feel like maybe we should spend some more time with each other.
That's crazy. I think I saw one the other day, and this one actually made me laugh out loud, but they were reaching out to like upsell Mosquito, and the customer was like, well, we just watched the new Moana, and I don't want to like cause any bad blood. And then Anna was like, yeah, I definitely understand. Like, keep the peace. Like, I'll leave you alone. It's like, oh, cool. I thought that was hilarious.
Too funny. Oh, I love that. It always like makes me smile when she, surpasses expectations, I guess you could say. Yeah.
I also saw one video where it was like, you could tell it was an older customer, and he was like, I like you, Anna. What's your last name? Let me put you in my contacts.
Williams. Same.
So funny. It was always reading the conversations and seeing the direction they would go.
Oh, it's so true. It's so true. Okay, so what advice would you give sales leaders considering Sellify AI?
I kind of touched on this earlier, but I don't think that we had expected the increase in like call volume and like task load for the office side of things. So yeah, I think that was the one thing it almost like doubled our call volume, and we were like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. But like I said, once we kind of got over that initial, the customers are not skeptical but curious of who it was and who they were talking to and if she was part of the company. Things really toned down after that. But I would also say like making sure that you have enough time to monitor at least for like the first like month or two. I would also recommend like writing down everything that's going well and everything that's not going well, and then bringing it to you guys. Because I will say too, your guys' dev team is amazing. Like, I've never worked with another company that is like as quick to fix things and like add feature requests and stuff like that. So shout out to your dev team, because seriously, they deserve all of the insane. But
Yeah, it's true.
um have time set aside to kind of like observe and like train the AI based on what they want. Like, once you do that, it pretty much just runs itself. Someone to, monitor the events and the opportunities and stuff like that. But definitely at the beginning, it did take a little bit to fine tune the system to how we wanted. And that could have been us just not being prepared for the call volume, but it really did kick things up for us. It kind of launched us in summer. I guess we needed, right? Like, so
Yeah, we also try to tell people like you might get increased calls, but see it as an opportunity. And while you have them on the phone, try and close them. And
right,
and it's traffic. It's breathing life back into your sales. It's kind of like getting the conversation started back up again. I would have to agree. Our dev team is phenomenal. I don't know if they ever sleep. I don't know, because they get things done so quickly, like you said. And like most tech companies, they might have a handful of product releases a year. We do product releases daily, weekly, like all the time. So we really truly try our very, very best to hear feedback and make changes based off of that to ensure that you guys are having a great experience. We know that we're never going to nail it or be absolutely perfect every single time. So it's just always fun to get feedback so that we can keep iterating off of it and improving.
yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, last question. We've just kind of breezed through these. What upcoming features or improvements are you most excited about? What do you guys have kind of roadmap? What dreams do you have to dream with us?
You know what? I was talking to Eric about this, and he said that you guys are working on a like a phone call, like a voice AI.
Yeah.
And that originally kind of was kind of scary to think about, just because I was like, oh, I wonder how it's gonna sound. Like, I don't have any experience like hearing an AI phone call or like hearing AI speak. But he says obviously the dev team is great, that they've been like working on it. It actually sounds really well. So that's probably what I'm most excited for. I think phone calls. I'm very interested and excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, we've kind of like held off on that product feature for a while because we didn't feel like the tech was there. We felt like it sounded too much like a robot. And So we've been kind of keeping it in our back pocket. We've been working on it, and the technology continues to advance, and it's getting really good. So I would have to agree. I am really excited for that product feature as well, and I can't wait to release it. And we will get it dialed in before we launch. Yeah, we're excited about that too. We see a lot of opportunity with it as well.
Okay. I agree. I agree. And I think, yeah, like you mentioned, you wouldn't release it if you didn't have full faith in it. So I'm very interested to see how that goes because I think it's gonna be great too.
Yeah, I have to agree. Well, thank you so much for spending the time with me and talking about all your successes, your wins, your, maybe pain points at first with Sellify AI. We're just happy to drive value and see the revenue, and we are cheering you guys on. Can't wait.
And vice versa. Vice versa. Emily always talks about like, I hope this company makes millions and millions of dollars because you guys seriously deserve it. It's such a cool platform. Like it's really something you guys have got. It's super special.
Thank you so much. And we just wish you guys a killer summer season and Q4 as well. And that's something else that I will say, like, we love to add value in the slow months too. So
Great.
we can do for you guys as things kind of wrap up. But wow, we're just really happy for how your Q1 and Q2 have gone. So
I agree. We're really happy as well.